Hello everyone. Check out. You're checked out. And thanks for being a Silver Hilton Honors member. So I'm gonna go ahead and my phone just rang. Uh-oh. I need to go this way. It's alright, 244 is out. Alright. Let's go to the hospital, shall we? The Children's Hospital. Apparently that button triggers both of these elevators, so I'll wait in the middle. I stayed at this hotel a long time ago. Like 95? It was 95. We were here because I was doing the Major League moment. Yep, she went right to my room. And when the front desk called my room. But yeah, we were staying here for Major League moment. I was going to go stand on the field with a ball player during the national anthem. Have a good one. I'm gonna head outside. The front's gone through, but the dew point hasn't gone down yet, apparently. Which, that's upsetting. The wind's definitely kicked up. Holy shit. Actually, that might just be the pressure gradient between the buildings. But yeah, I'm heading to Children's Hospital now. Go do that tour. I have about 20 minutes to get there. I haven't eaten a damn thing yet, but that's fine. Lunch will be soon after the tour. I don't know if I'll be able to bring the camera along the tour. I kind of hope we are. Or if nothing else, to film some bits. I know I probably won't be able to film all the bits because children. And I get that. I totally get that. It definitely rained last night. Oh, did it rain last night? I say that as if I saw it. I didn't. I didn't actually see the rain. All right, good. Do that and close that. Bed was okay. I mean, I like to say I sleep well in hotels, but I really don't. What's that? Oh, actual life tour. Look at that. Well, we should probably get to that then. We have 15 minutes. Let's go do it.
It's huge. Child life is part of care that is not, go ahead in, is not reimbursable, which means we can't charge for it. We can't do anything with it. But what people don't realize is that child life is how a child copes. It's their work, how they process emotions, how they learn things. They have to touch, they have to feel, they have to play through it, they have to be able to talk through it. So we have 36 child life specialists that work here in the hospital. It's either a bachelor's or a master's prepared. They go through all of development phases, how they do everything. They coach kids on painful procedures. They explain to them what they're going to see. Let them ask questions. They help parents cope. If a child's dying and a mother is here with a 3-year-old and the 3-year-old is lost, we call Child Life. They come in and they help with the 3-year-old. If that child passes, they're wonderful at making memories with the family. They make handprints. They cut a lock of hair. They take pictures, whatever the family wants. The whole problem we have is none of that is reimbursable. But it's what we call wraparound care and what these kids and families need. So when you guys raise money, it's for Child Life that provides all of these things, because we can't pay for it, but it's the right thing to do. It's what families need, it's what kids needs, and it's all those things. So this room is super cool.
Yeah. I'm Leslie Scott. I am one of our child life specialists, and she was just talking about child life, but my specific role is I coordinate all of our programming and special events, which this is kind of one of our hubs for that, is our child life center. So any inpatients or outpatients, so kids that are actively staying in the hospital or here for appointments that day, we have different levels of programming. So every day, typically Monday through Friday, I have different programs that we do in the morning and the afternoon that kids can come and participate in. And then typically once or twice a week, we also encourage any kids who can't physically come down to the space. We provide a Zoom opportunity for kids to be able to still participate. So we do like monthly bingo, and we have a partnership with the River Edge Nature Center, and so they do nature programming. We had a robotics team here the other day helping kids create Scribblebots. So whatever we can do to give kids a break from everything that's going on in the clinic room or the hospital room and give them a little bit of control back. One thing that I do every week down here as well is something we call medical play. So kids learn through play. That's like how they communicate. So when kids have the opportunity to take real medical supplies and play medical supplies, it gives me a window into the experiences that they're having upstairs or in clinic, and then I can help them develop a coping plan to be able to work through some of that. And so this is it.
So that was the tour of Children's Wisconsin. I didn't get a lot of footage, as you saw. What you saw was the extent of what I got. I didn't want to get any images of like patients, kids. I did not want to do that. I wanted to make sure that I got the like you guys saw the Child Life Center that we actually played some games in, and I wanted to get footage of that, but I couldn't because, you know, kids and confidentiality and HIPAA is a thing and all that lovely fun stuff. You gave me another t-shirt. Not that I need another one. I'm literally wearing this. I'm literally wearing the other shirt I have. But yeah, it was really good, really eye-opening, because like you hear about a lot of the success stories, and you hear about a lot of what of like the kids who are doing all right, but you don't hear about all the other stuff that goes on. Like they just opened up an emergency room here. The previous emergency room that they had for Children's was in their old location downtown, and it could take, I think, up to 40,000 kids a year, but they were getting 75,000 a year, and that's a lot. Showed us some rooms that had some pretty intense shit. Like one of the emergency rooms, the back had a garage door, which can close and remove access from all the medical equipment if there's like a kid's like trying to harm themselves. And there's a lot more of a focus on mental health. They have a policy called ASQ, Ask Suicide Questions. Anyone who's over 10, they ask those questions. Anyone over 10, and they even said, you know, like parents had no idea what the kid was planning on taking their life that following weekend, and they were able to get them access to mental health care and able to save the kid's life just by asking the questions. And that's what you got to do, is you got to ask the questions. So we saw they had a trauma room there, and I'm kind of glad we didn't get a trauma that was in there, because that might have been a bit much for me. Take the stairs. Take the stairs this time. I took the elevator last time. Hello. Wait, I gotta go to 2. More stairs. We went up to a couple different floors to see. They showed us like a unit where literally was I forget what exactly was I forget what the acronym was, but it's literally a device that keeps a tiny child's heart going. Stairs, out of breath, sorry. And it's this scary machine that has a bunch of tubes running in and out of it. They do rolling training on it. Like, you'll get your regular training, but you also get retraining. So they got to show us like a mock-up device. God damn, out of breath. And that was, again, intense. Very intense. Went up to the 12th floor. They had a game room up there. It's literally a teen room. And that was aside from the, I think it was called the acute care, which is where they want all their kids to go, or all their kids to end up. Acute care meaning not as much care needed. So yeah, the hope is that, oh, excuse me. The hope is they can get all the kids that go through there for more than just, you know, kids spiked a fever, mom doesn't know what to do. I mean, like they can get kids that are doing that. Well, kids are doing routine checkups. Okay, there we go. We get gas on the way home too, because I have 114 miles to go. I should probably get gas like right in Madison. Yeah, it was really good. And then after we saw the acute care, there was a teen room, and that room is a safe zone. Now, here's what I mean by a safe zone. Not like you've seen in schools where it's like, this is a safe area, and it's mainly designed for like LGBT. I don't want to hear gas right now. It's mainly designed for kids who want to come out in a safe space. This is like that, but it's not. It's a safe space away from medical. Like, only a certain number of people have access into that room that can badge into that room. They have to use, and it's badge access. And it's only the Child Life team that does that. And it gets kids away from medical talk. And they focus a lot on that. And getting kids out and away from these rooms, which is just it's just a tiny room with 4 little walls. And there's not much space. Like, that's not where you're supposed to grow up. You're supposed to be able to get up and get out and play and interact. And like, they were talking about this one kid, I forget the exact circumstances, but kid got a Nerf gun, and nurse didn't know that. Walked into the room, bang, shot in the face. Well, not in the face, but she got shot. And then all the other nurses and everyone else was getting involved. Hey, come on down to this room to get shot. Kid got shot. So then, this is the fun story, is like, this one pregnant lady was coming by, and she played along perfectly. Too perfectly. Because she got hit, she went down, and the attending nurse was down the hall, and she thought she was going to have to do a code on a pregnant lady, and she got pissed for like 3 days, apparently, because they decided to play along, and the nurses were like, I don't fucking care. We're making this kid's life right now. And then he ate it up. But yeah, there's a big focus on making sure these kids have the ability to be kids. And that's super important. Super important. Had lunch after that, and then we went down back into the Child Life Center on the first floor. Played some video games with some kids. We played some Mario Kart. I haven't played that much kart in a while. I did pretty good. I actually did pretty good, because I was playing against kids, and I feel really bad that I beat the kids. Except, I made this as fair as possible. It's like, because I know most of the courses, and they decided they wanted to run 50cc. And like I played a bunch of races, and then I was able to tag out, but I had a very fair way to do the courses. I did a random number generator. I rolled the number and go, okay, course number 34, and I told the kid to go down to the right to the course, and I had no idea what course I just picked. So like, okay, so you're gonna go to this cup, Super Leaf Cup. Click on that, and you're gonna go to the next one in. We're doing Sherbert. We're doing the Sherbert track, Sherbert Land, or whatever it is, the ice one. And kids had fun. Kids had a ball, and I said, we got time for 2 more races. Like, yeah, we got time for 2 more. Great. Did 1, and then I said, let me tag in for the last one. And I said, there's a rule. The last race has to be Rainbow Road. Must be Rainbow Road. But there's 3 of them we could have picked from. They didn't have the online capabilities, unfortunately, so those courses were unavailable. Sad. Excuse me. So, we ended up doing Rainbow Road, the Mario Kart 8 version of Rainbow Road, and I lost. I was doing really well until the very last corner, and I got hit by a couple things, got overtaken, I ended up in 5th and lost all 3 kids. Lost 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 kids. And the kid got first because of a fucking bullet bill. God, that's the first time in like 3 hours I've been able to say that word. Oh, that's so weird. Not saying words that I normally say on a regular basis. Anyway, great day today. I'm about to head off to home. We've got Archipelago tonight at 7. I'm hoping we can finish it. Probably not. So let's hit the road, get some gas, go home, and go back to playing some Zelda, shall we? We're home. Actually, we've been home for quite a while. We've been home for quite a long time, actually. Got home probably around 4:30ish. It's now like 6:30ish. And not that I haven't been doing anything. I've been like working on football. I did my workout. I have not hit my step goal yet, but we're damn close. I think by the time I get this shit upstairs, it'll be within 1,000. Oh. Would help if I push a button, take me to a floor. Otherwise I get stuck in the elevator and stay here for a while. That's happened to me once. But that wasn't because I didn't push buttons, because we didn't make it. Made it this time. The thing is, that probably happened like over a year ago at this point. But there's still trauma involved with that. Front has gone through. Humidity has gone down. I'm gonna try and get some windows open tonight, because I want to get some windows open tonight. Doing some Archipelago this evening with the CGGP guys. Once you get that done, we'll go to bed. And then I gotta go to work tomorrow. But tomorrow is strictly dailies and accounting shit. Strictly accounting shit. I will probably send direct bills tomorrow. Even though I know I don't normally send them on Saturdays, but I think I'm gonna. And then I won't send again until next Friday. But yeah, really good day. I took a long time to get home because 94 was ass in Milwaukee. So I bailed. Took about 12 different ways to get out of there. And then when it turned out I was not exactly fucking 800 steps. I need 800 steps. Where are my keys? My keys are in here. I need the keys so I can get back into the building. I don't even bother knocking the door. Oh, come on. Not going that far. We're going 400 steps up, 400 steps back. Today has been a very good day. Before I let this door close behind me, let me make sure I did grab my keys. I did. I've also been locked out of this building before. Oh my God. It is so much nicer out. I'll go this way. I'm technically kind of in my PJs. I just have my gym shorts. I have gym shorts on. And I'm not wearing proper footwear for a long walk, but this is not a long walk. Because when we hit 6,900 steps, or thereabouts, we're going to turn around and go back. Where are we at? But yeah, today was very good. It's good to see where the money we raise is actually going. It's actually very good to see where the money we raise is actually going. What is it paying for, you know? And things like the Child Life rooms and the Child Life program. What they said was that is all part of, I think they call it, they didn't call it shoulder care, it was something else. But basically it's additional care aside from just the medical treatment they're getting. Because there's the medical treatment and then there's more important shit. You know, making sure these kids are okay, life-wise. Making sure these kids are okay in their lives. And that's important. That they're not just, that they're not just a part of, they're not just a hospital kid, you know? There's that whole thing. They're a hospital kid, but they're not. There's more to them than that. They're kids. And they have lives to live. And you hope you do well enough by them that when they get out of the hospital, they don't miss a whole lot of kid life. I was never a kid stuck in a hospital. I very easily could have been. I was born a full month early. And if we lived in Milwaukee, I would have gone to Children's Wisconsin. If you would have lived in Milwaukee, that's probably where I would have ended up. Where I was born was a hospital that no longer exists. It was called Meriter Methodist. was a Methodist part of Meriter Hospital. Which I don't remember if that part is the part of that building that is still standing, or if that's the part that's gone and is now a Hyatt Place, like completely raised and changed over to something else. But I was born exactly 1 month early, like I said. And it's hard to remember the stories of my initial fight. I know there was a question of whether or not I was going to be able to come home, if I remember correctly. Like, I wanted out, but we weren't ready for it yet. We shouldn't have been ready for it yet. So, what I did was, what happened was simple. I battled through it. But I had help from the wonderful doctors and nurses at that hospital. And Extra Life helps to fund things like that. It helps to fund things like I said, the child life rooms and those extra bits of care that you wouldn't think to provide a kid, but maybe you should. And it also helps with, like, providing training, continuing learning. Things like that. I'm gonna go check the mail. That'll give me enough to give us our steps. When looking at the bin, I might be able to do recyclables and trash tonight. I need to. Badly. I also need to do cat box. Okay. Phone cannot go in shorts. Phone cannot go in shorts. Shorts do not have belt. But yeah, during lunch we also did a kind of a, I don't want to use the term powwow, but a brainstorming session, like what works for you. And I didn't get a chance to speak, which is fine, because I'm just one guy. What I've done is I've been able to build my network over the years. And people like you guys watching here make donations. And that's great. And yeah, your stuff might even go toward video game equipment. Because think of it this way. Every time some of that equipment gets used, what happens? They gotta wipe it down. Bleach. And yes, they use bleach on these controllers. Should they? No. They should not. But they do. Because bleach is what cleans this shit. Alright, this is political and lies. This is also political, may or may not be lies. That one I can just throw away. High-speed internet, my fucking eye. Now with the connection you send into my facility. Hold on, wait. There it is. 7,300 once again. 33 days. Make that post now. H. Cool. 33, done. Thrilled. That is finished. I can go ahead and get things set up for the Archipelago. Get a stream ready to go. We're gonna stream all night. I'm gonna go ahead and hit purple on the lights because I can. Very good day today. And I'm glad I decided to stay in Milwaukee last night. Oh, it was such a good idea. I only wish I would have come up with it like a couple hours sooner. Said maybe I could have not been like super later than I wanted to be to trivia. We still started the show just after 7, like 7:03. And the show went till like 9:15, 20 after 9. It always does. Look at that. Lights are nice and purple now because we're gonna be doing a strem. And I have food. And I have a kitty who's meowing at me. Yes? Can I help you? A split weekend. I have today off, of course. Tomorrow is working. Then I have Sunday and Monday. Now, the downside of everything is I'm gonna have to reschedule the game again. The time that the one game I rescheduled that was supposed to be on Tuesday, rescheduled to a day that I already had something going on. Shit. Anyway, we'll check in later after Archipelago stream is done. That was definitely a thing that happened. That's as much as I want to say about it. That was a thing that happened. We did the Archipelago, and it was rough. First off, we tried to roll, the first seed we tried to roll got rolled successfully. No problem. Until we tried to actually do the seed. Nova, Red Nova, his seed did not work. His game did not work. With the latest update to the Archipelago, they broke it. They broke the connections to Kingdom Hearts 2. And therefore, yeah, they broke it. So he had to roll again. He had to pick a different game, which is fine. He picked SMZ3. I'm thinking this is dead. This is from the 23rd. I can't tell. But when It's still good. I'm surprised. I don't think it will be for long though. But yeah, we spent about an hour trying to troubleshoot issues. Finally got rolling about 8 p.m. My seat, of course, had the most shit in it, per usual. It was oot. What do you expect? Oot with everything shuffled. What do you expect? Certainly, exactly what happened, which was, yeah, we did all the things, and there we go. I can actually see the damn thing. Missy kitty. What? Yeah? What else? What else you got? Anything else? Anything else to say? For yourself? There were some really shitty item locations. I'm not gonna lie. Like, really bad. So, the good news is, I was able to finish my seed and release all the items that I needed to release, which is good. And I collected all the items that I needed to collect, which was also good. Riddles was next to finish, because I gave him go mode. No one else has finished as of yet, and I don't have to worry about it. There's four players left. My kitty's laying over there looking all pitiful. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. We have work tomorrow. Today. It's the last day of the month. Let's go do that. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.